Yo, what's going on, guys? Dylan JZ here, and today I want to talk about something that I have never really, I guess, put too much thought into. I know I've seen some people beg for this idea a long time ago, and it's something that I'm actually shocked Call of Duty, Treyarch, all those guys that are responsible for making the new Call of Duty each year, hasn't even ever considered this. And I think it would be literally the most epic thing that they've ever released. And I was watching some Black Ops 6 gameplay, and don't get me wrong, the multiplayer looks great. I think it looks pretty cool with the new movement system. But yeah, what I'm really excited for is the return of the classic zombies mode. Now, I was thinking, every time someone mentions, oh, okay, I want to get into zombies, what game should I get, right? Well, so there's Black Ops 2, there's Black Ops 1, there's literally World at War if you want to play the original, or if you want to get into Black Ops 3, they got the remastered edition. But I said, hold on, why hasn't Call of Duty actually made an end-all be-all video game? Why hasn't Call of Duty came out with a standalone zombies game? How fucking amazing would that be, right? It wouldn't even have to be anything special. It'd just be called Call of Duty Zombies. Like, it don't even have to be that particularly special or anything. It'll just be Call of Duty Zombies and literally introduce, they could go all out. They could literally put all the original maps inside of this game. Think, the possibilities are completely endless. I'm sure they'd probably, fuck it up somehow. But just to think, hypothetically speaking, if they made a Call of Duty Zombies game, all the original maps in, remaster all of them, right? Every single one that they ever produced into this game. They could put new maps into the game that we haven't seen, DLC, whatever. They could put multiplayer aspect to it. Obviously, you could play with people, but they could also put in new different game types and different modes and things we haven't seen, because it doesn't have to be just classic zombies, even though it would be in the game. It could just be multiple different modes. They could experiment with different things and see what works. And I think it would be an absolute legendary release from Call of Duty if they actually did this. I think it would be probably one of the most best, if not the best, Call of Duty releases of all time, especially if they also added a story. I would specifically want Treyarch to be behind this actual game, but I think this project would be a legit destroyer to everything that they've produced in the past 8 years. You know what I'm saying? I think it would be a really good release, especially with the campaign. There's so many possibilities to do with the campaign, and I'm not saying, go out and rip off, The Last of Us or Dying Light, any of those zombie-related games, I guess you could say, but have its own story. You have a game where you could paint a whole picture and make a full-length campaign about zombies, and I think that would be awesome. Have a full-length campaign, a multiplayer with tons of different features and tons of different game modes and new aspects to zombies that we haven't seen before. You can put all the classic maps in there. It would be the end-all be-all, ladies and gentlemen, of Call of Duty Zombies. And to me, it's shocking because I never really hear people actually talk about that. I hear people talk about, oh yeah, Black Ops 3, it's the best game for zombies. Oh no, Black Ops 2, it's got all... Zombies has always been one of those things that were kind of tucked away under a title. But why hasn't Zombies actually became its own title? How amazing would that be? Especially for us zombie fans that are super passionate about zombies. And I think it would actually help out the zombies category in the Call of Duty franchise, because number one, you got to think, when they develop these games, they don't do it every year. They have a studio make it for 2 years and then they switch up. I think they got like 3 studios. But when they make these games, you got to realize they got to make a multiplayer. They got to make a campaign for the standard Call of Duty game. And then they put a zombies mode in there. So there's limited amount of time and resources to actually work on the zombies aspect of the game. Like, for example, let's say Black Ops 3, right? And I don't know the fundamentals of actually developing a video game. I'm just saying basically what I think happens is I think they use all these resources into different categories of the game. They don't have the full potential or time or resources to fully go out of their way and focus just on a quality zombies experience. I think there's multiple different levels to making a Call of Duty game. Is what I'm saying is, if they made their own Call of Duty Zombies game, their standalone game, they could focus directly on just the zombies, not just the multiplayer or the campaign for the Call of Duty game and then add the zombies. They could literally just focus on zombies, and I think that would make the experience so much better, because then they don't have to have limited resources to develop such a good quality zombies game. And I think it would be really amazing if they actually did this. So Treyarch, please, if you're listening to this, please release a standalone Call of Duty Zombies game. I think would be absolutely incredible. I would be so hyped. I would lose it. I would literally lose it. I think I'd go insane, dude. Like, man, I could only dream, right? I could only dream. I think maybe one day they might do it if they run out of ideas, or if their company's in danger and they need to make something up to make a buck. I think that Call of Duty Zombies, the game, would be a hit. I'm really curious to what you guys think, what would happen. What would you guys like to see in a Call of Duty Zombies game? I think it would be absolutely incredible. I mean, I could think of a million different things they can do. It doesn't have to be one particular game mode. It could be multiple different game modes. They could have exo zombies. They could have classic zombies. They could have anything and everything that was related to zombies in the Call of Duty franchise be in this game. Of course, you know, make a separate campaign within the game to make it connect, but it could just be so good. It could be so good. I could only hope and dream. But I'm interested in what you guys would like in a Call of Duty Zombies game. If more people talk about it and more people actually, you know, pitch the idea out in the public and make it a more mainstream idea, I think Treyarch and Call of Duty would actually listen, and maybe it would happen one day. Who knows? But I know that Black Ops 6 is coming out, and, you know, I'm pretty excited that they're going to be bringing classic zombies back into the game. To me, I think that's the way it should be, and I'm excited for it. You know, I watched the trailer when it came out. It looked pretty good. I wish they would have talked about zombies a little bit more, because they didn't really talk about it that much. But yeah, and guys, I'm really excited for the Omni movement to come into the Call of Duty Zombies category, because I mean, there's so many like scenarios where that Omni movement would have been so useful within the gameplay. I mean, just, you know, I could even see myself, you know, especially throwing monkey bombs, making hordes and trains and so many different things. I mean, just to dive backwards, run sideways. Now here's the thing, if they're gonna include Omni movement into zombies, Treyarch, if you're listening, please do not make the zombies any faster. They're already fast enough. Give us an advantage in the game, please. It's already hard enough as it is. But yeah, I mean, it would be awesome to have the agility with the Omni movement in the zombies department. That would be literally amazing. Running gun, making trains, jumping left and right, diving backwards. Man, I could already see so many cool clips and different scenarios. I'm truly excited. So we'll see, guys. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about a Call of Duty standalone zombies game, and how excited are you for the Omni movement to be back in Black Ops 6, especially in the zombies mode? Do you think that's going to be a cool feature? So you guys let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. All your feedback is highly appreciated, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.